everybody, my name is Roy Boy and welcome to a brand new series on this channel. Now basically this series is going to be a type of sort of like tutorial type series, a build tutorial type series. As you can see, basically what I'm going to be doing is I got some help from my friend MinionToGaming, and he's going to be just kind of building some random builds, and then I'm going to go through and kind of point out some of the things that I personally don't like. Again, everything in here is my personal opinion and what I think looks good in the game. And yeah, so I'm basically just gonna transform the build and give some of my tips and ideas on how I like to build. And yeah, so in today's episode, we're gonna be transforming this wall that you can see behind us. Now, it's a pretty nice looking wall. As you can see, it just kind of goes on. There's all that over there, but that's not right now. We're just gonna be transforming this wall. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. I can already see some things that I would do differently. And yeah, so I copied over a little prototype over here, and I'm just going to remake the wall. And when I do that, I'm gonna want to try to keep in the same features that this has, key features, but I will try to edit it up and make it look the way that I would want this wall to look. So I'm just going to build the other part right here. So right off the bat, here's the first thing that I don't like. I don't like that you can't walk through this wall, and I know that it's kind of a small detail and it really doesn't matter from the outside, but in worlds like in a medieval world, it wouldn't make sense that there would be a wall like this really and you couldn't be inside of it at all. So I'm going to start this out by actually making it, instead of having this being 5 right there, like one block between the two oak logs, I'm actually going to make it 5 between them. So it's actually, as you can see, there's 7. I'm going to make it 7 blocks in between the walls. I know there's sort of a jump into the next clip, but don't worry, this is a step-by-step tutorial. Alrighty, so I came up with my idea for, well, this is actually only the bottom part, because we're going to be making this wall a bit taller than this wall, because I had one of the things I didn't like was that this was a little too short. But as you can see, I kept most of the main features. Like, he had this wooden piece that was kind of curved back in the middle, that log. I really like that concept, so I made this nice little curved log right there. He had the stone stairs at the bottom, so I put some stone stairs at the bottom. I didn't like the cobblestone, so I just switched that out with some stone and stone bricks. And then I went through, detailed it with some barrels. Mostly, I didn't really like the dark oak, so I switched it out with spruce. I just felt like that kind of stood out a bit and was a little awkward. And also, I didn't really like the gold block in the middle. Yeah, so now I left this part over here blank, and I'm just gonna quickly go over what I did. So okay, my inventory is a bit of a mess, but here, so first off, we just placed down a few stairs down at the bottom, as you can see, and we have this trapdoor that we just placed right there. Now above that trapdoor, we are gonna place down this little well, hold on, wait, I'm gonna start at the bottom. Down here, let's okay. We have these stairs that I placed on the edge of the wooden block. I didn't really like how the wood went into stone. I just thought it would look nicer if there was a bit of more wood down there. And then just to kind of soften it going into the log, I placed a trapdoor right there. Alright, and then right in the middle, we placed the beginning of that curved log. And right above that, again, to soften it in, we place a trapdoor. What I mean by soften it is so it's not such a hard angle. It kind of looks a bit more curved. Alright, and then we made this first little archway right here. So let's go boom, boom. And then we're just going to place this trapdoor at the top part of this block and this one at the bottom part of the next block. And that gives it a nice little curved, it just makes it look a bit curved. And then we're going to grab some spruce fences and place them there, and on top of that just a bit some more trapdoors. I love trapdoors. I just put them everywhere because they just look so good. Now we're going to, back here, we're going to place one oak just to really make this nice curve for the log. And then we're going to start to go out again. So we're going to place that to soften out for the stair. Okay, now we are going to build this up a bit higher because it was not high enough. Okay, the next part is we're going to place 2 stairs right here. We're going to put the barrel up here right at the top of the log. It's 2 blocks above this trap door. We're going to put another one on the other side identically, and we're going to put another barrel on top of that. Okay, now we're going to place down 2 fences, and we're going to place a fence gate, and we're just going to open it up here. That gives a nice little animation for this, a nice texture variation and size variation for the stair, plus it kind of brings the fence in. I don't know, I just thought that looked really nice. Now we're going to place a log on top of this stair, and we're going to pop down trapdoors on all sides of it. We're going to place another log on top of that and a stair going out. And we're going to place another stair on top of that. Now we're going to need to grab these stone bricks stairs, and we're going to place them along the top. Alright, now we just need to bring this log over all the way. And we're going to place trapdoors on the top of this to kind of look like the log is being held by something on those pillars. And now, obviously, we need to transform the back from cobblestone into stone and stone bricks. And that is basically the bottom part of the build done. Now, obviously, we don't have a top yet. And as you can see, the top here is a bit of kind of this curved idea. So let me kind of play around with this and see what I can come up with. Alrighty, so here's what I came up for the roof, and I'm loving this. So basically, I was thinking it would be really nice if there was a place up here for people to walk. And I was thinking that this curved roof, so I kept that feature in. And yeah, I made a little balcony area. So let's go over how I built that. So basically, on these trapdoors, I put some stairs to make it really look like there's something wrapping around holding up these logs up here. I brought out another log all the way across, and I built up pillars on tops of these stairs, not including the curved log in the middle, so just on the outside points. I built that up 3 blocks. Then I basically got stairs. I placed it on the top half of the 3rd log, and I got half slabs, some stone brick half slabs. Sorry, it's kind of late, so my mind is not functioning well. And then I just kind of made this pattern where the spruce roof is actually going to be half a slab below these little stone rings that are going to go across. So the stone rings are going to be every 2 blocks. So it's not going to be in the middle. It's going to be there. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. All the way till the whole wall's made. So the way that this works is there's going to be one, half a slab up another one, half a slab up another one. Then this is going to go across a half slab. Then it's going to go up. It's going to go over 2. And then it's going to start going down again. So it's going to be like that. Perfect. And then we're just going to pull this across back here. And then, like I said, 1 block lower than the stone half slabs, stone brick half slabs, we're going to place our spruce half slabs, and we're going to pull these all the way across to the other side. Now we're going to place another half slab 2 blocks away from the side here, and 1 right in the center. And then we're going to place 2 half slabs going up there. Now we're going to place a fence on top of that, and in between there, we're just going to place fence gates. Now we're going to do some more stuff with fences, where we're going to place a fence here, a fence above the middle section, and then a fence in the other side, and then fence gates in between. Alright, and I think that is about done for the wall segment. So let me just kind of give it another little brainstorm and see what other little details we can add. Alrighty, so I couldn't really think of anything else to add. I am actually pretty happy with the way this looks. Now, the one thing I did think we should probably add is we forgot some lanterns. So I placed a few lanterns out, and then I thought about it, that's actually not going to be enough to light this whole thing up. So one of the ways that we can light this up is we're just going to grab some glowstone, alright? And we're going to head over to places like behind trap doors. And I'm pretty sure that light goes through trapdoors. So if I just kind of place it around the areas that you can't see, this is a nice way to hide some lighting so that there'll still be light around the wall and you won't have to see the ugly lighting. So let me see. Let me place a few more, just every possible place, just so that there will be... It's just... so that at night you can see the wall. And there we go. As you can see, the wall is all lit up at nighttime. Okay, so I'm very happy with this, but this is really only the first part. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually need to do some variation because, like I said, making this whole thing exactly the same and straight is a little bit boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a few other ideas for middle sections following the same idea here, the same kind of palette and style, and then I'll bring you guys in to show you that. I actually just noticed I had a little mistake. These parts here that go off one block farther is actually only going to work for the edge, because actually here there's going to be another section of this wall exactly the same right over here, and then this is not going to be symmetrical. So I actually have to move these slabs back. You guys probably noticed this. And here, so let me just move this back, and then and that'll actually make it better, because it'll make it so that these half slabs can be exactly symmetrical, because I thought it looked a little weird that they weren't symmetrical. So if I just move this one block over, set this up nice and good, and then let's break that. Let's pop that down there. Let's grab one of those to place here, and then we are just going to need one of those there. And then do the same thing on this side, and that is going to look much better, I think. So hold on. Let me just see what this looks like. On that side, perfect. And then we have to move that one over. So obviously it looks a bit worse, but now it's tileable. Alrighty, so here it is. I made some variations. So obviously here's the first section that we made, the straight pieces. Then I made a bit of a diagonal wall here. I made this tower to kind of sprinkle in between along the walls, and then I made this tower here for corner pieces and for variation. So that's pretty nice. I'm very happy with this, and that'll kind of break up this completely straight wall that's exactly the same all the way through and give it some nice variation. Alright, now the next part is that, as you can see, if we fly along this wall, there is no variation in the height. It's completely flat. Not only is it straight, it's also completely flat. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to actually want to get rid of this wall. And then I'm going to, with Minion's help, Minion's the one who actually helped me with this prototype, we're going to make some nicer terrain. And then we're going to work the wall into the terrain in some varying heights, so it's not completely flat. So let's go ahead and make the terrain right now. And finally, here it is. As you can see, we've worked the wall in. I've left a little space here for the gate entrance, which we might do in another episode. And then I kind of pasted the wall around at different heights, at varying heights, just to give it a bit of interest. And then obviously I matched the wall to the ground, and I just added a little bit of a again, to soften. I will talk about that a lot, just about softening like hard corners. I'm using the world thing just like that. You see that it's a little too, I don't know, to me when I see that it just looks a little unnatural. And then when you put the trapdoors along the bottom or stairs or something, it just kind of softens that and makes it look nicer. Yeah, so I sprinkled in the towers every now and then. As you can see, the heights variated, the angles kind of change along the wall, and obviously it's not done. I still have to pull it all the way over to there, but that's good enough just to kind of show the representation of what of how the wall should come out. Or I mean, you know, it's not done. There's still a lot more to do, but this is like the basic. From here, it's just personal preference and what you like to do. Putting trees around the outside, cliffs around the bottom, whatever you want, flags, all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I had a bunch of fun. And if you guys like this, then leave a comment in the bottom and a like and a sub, and I'll make more. I'm thinking this series could be really fun, where I just kind of take some of my friends' builds and just kind of talk about what I would have done differently. I think that could be nice, and hopefully they don't get too offended. But anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.